Hey guys, I thought I would check out the final game between Swim and Fresh Lobster at the, what was it, uh, Beyond the Bandlewood Invitational, whatever. And we're going to kind of check it out. I think Swim is representing Demacia, and then Fresh Lobsters representing Bandlewood. Of course, Bandlewood made it to the finals. It totally wasn't scripted. It's probably going to be the strongest region because it always is for some reason. So we're going to get into this game. Turn 1, Swim just played the 2-1 Hawk that I have no idea the name of, but after he summons something, he'll get Challenger. And they are just wasting time. Okay, just hard pass. Nobody wanted to do anything. Cool. Okay, easy little poke there with the stick. Nice. A lot of hard thinking going on. I'm sure Swim is debating on what he wants to play. It was that or the 3-drop. Okay. So Fresh Lobster matches with the 3-2, and I put my mouse over it like it was going to do something. He's looking to trade. He wants to get this card off the field, but he'll take the free damage. I'm fast forwarding through this game. I'm not going to wait the 40 minutes that they have. Okay. How will he respond? I can't really see his hand. So the biggest problem with a lot of the Yordle region is purely the fact that it's more dependent on numbers. And you have to keep that in mind because you really don't want to throw away too many of them. And it's pretty interesting that he just passed there. Just kind of saying, you know what, I'm good. I don't want to attack into this. Don't want to waste somebody. He knows that his deck is is better suited for being full mana, being able to do stuff. He's starting to put some pretty heavy stuff out there. I think Yordles are going to be struggling to deal with this soon. It's his tack. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Are we going to see the spell? That's the question. Nope. Okay. Does easy 3 damage. Moving on. Just kind of putting that dragon in its place where it's like you don't want to attack. Because if you do, it's going to die. And it's really good because of the Fury. Really puts this dual card really into the dirt. Now he can't have it strike 2 enemies and just get a free kill and free Fury stack off it. So instead, he's kind of just now he puts a berry on it. So he's pretty interesting play. And Fresh Lobster's just kind of stacking the board. He has a lot of cards. He's not too scared because he has card advantage in terms of hand and field. So he can trade pretty negatively here. And what I mean by trade negatively is he can kind of sack a card to gain a small advantage, where Swim is really trying to gain big advantages through his cards. And I don't think he's going to be able to do so yet, because he does have enough to play one of these spells. Give 1 +2/+2 elusive at burst, so that's pretty good. The other one is strike, and here we go, off to the races. Keeping the impact people. I feel like that's very important. I'm surprised that he's getting rid of the 3/4. I thought he would just sack the 3/2, but clearly not. For reasons I do not understand. Maybe the card has a special ability. I'm not sure. But we're just going to kind of go through this. He plays Tristana fully ready to go. Puts a barrier. Makes it a little bit scary. Wow. The quality on this is pretty bad. I promise you. I have it all the way up. No, I do not. I am sorry. I should not have done this. Wow, it looks... I think it looks better for you guys than I do. Okay, maybe it's just my monitor. Okay. This is something really interesting that I think it's funny that you really don't see in like Magic Pro games is very passive, just electing to fill the board instead of pressing any kind of advantage you might have because you're scared that it's going to die and you're going to trade off. Do I agree with this? Well, I kind of think at this point, Fresh Lobster has a clear advantage in a lot of ways. First off, he has the board is even, but he has card advantage. It's 2-6. He can trade him off pretty negatively. How is he going to answer this? He can't, so he just loses his Tristan for free. But he got out a card, and so that's really important. Is I'm sure Fresh is trying to get cards out of his hand that are problematic. He knows that he has these stupid cards where he's going to lose any kind of attacking advantage, for example. And he doesn't want Swim to attack on his own terms. But he's going to have to because he's going to all-out attack. He's going to save at least one. Swim is very much ready to use the emotes. Very interesting. Okay, good block. He's trying to clear the board, which I would also do because he has so much stuff still. So here we go. Just straight trades. Swim is like, I'm not going to waste anything on it. The game, quote unquote, is still early. Okay. So, just some lighthearted fun. Okay, let's get this prank. Which one do you choose? +2 cost? No, you went with the other one. Okay. Pretty fair. He knows what he has now, so it's pretty big. Bandlewood City. Whatever that thing is called. I'm sorry. I should be better at this. What did he play? Oh, the Bandle Tree. I'm sorry. Bandle Tree. Plays that. And now he's kind of loading up again. And this is something I'm surprised he didn't do more often. Because he let Swim kind of do the misplay where he made Swim do the attack and trade off pretty good. Now he's unloading his hand again. And he's going to kind of trade off pretty well. You should attack with the 5/5 because the best thing he can do is just fair trade. Okay. I don't know what that burst spell is. So I'm sure Swim is curious as well. He's more desperate to... Ooh, okay, so... Interesting, okay. He said pick or choose. That sucks, okay. You kind of lost your card there for free. Unfortunate. Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, well, I mean his +2/+2 spell. He saved him, but he didn't do what he intended. And so now he's hurt because now he has to strike. But there really are no good options, and he just completely surrenders. If I'm being honest, that game was kind of underwhelming. I feel like Swim played that really patiently and didn't push out any effect that he had actually a lot of card advantage. Okay, so let's get into the second game. Oh, he gets a very similar start. Okay. Very aggro. Okay. And then you look at Fresh, and it's very much scaling. Okay. But he has a good curve going in past turn 1. It's only 2 damage, so it's okay. Let's see. I'm sure he's just going to play that Yodel and pass the turn. Just get it out. Okay. I don't know why you're taking so long. It's a pretty easy decision. Now I would just say pass, right? Just don't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. You have the stick. The stick deals 1 damage, right? You have the stick here, deals 1 damage. Call it a day. Now you have this, deals 1 to everything. That's going to be really important moving on. Because you could systematically wipe the board. You don't have the mana, though. And so you could just play this 3-drop here and just call happy day. But once again, Swim is taking freaking forever. And he's stalling. He's very much clearly... When someone plays a 1 mana card like that, it's clear he's not trying to play aggressive. He's really trying to see what you're going to do, and then he's going to make a decision on what he should do. He has this bird that has Challenger, and so I think he's trying to save the stick just in case he tries to pull some shenanigans. So I think we might see a pass. Oh, he's just gonna do it outright. Okay. So he doesn't want Swim to attack for 5 damage, because what's going to happen is he's gonna use the bird to pull off his blocker off to the side and then just hit Lobster for 5 damage. And I find that very interesting that he uses preempt. So now he can do a very fair trade and get a darkness. But now it's not looking so good. Okay, that's a good card. He can break barrier with that. But of course, it gets vulnerable, trades. It's still fine. What is he going to do now? Honestly, if you ask me, Fresh Lobster is in a very good position, right? He's only down 5 health, 15 to 20. And looking at his board, at Swim's board, he's in a very fine place. And he elects to prank, gets to see some of his hand. I think he saw 2 different cards. So now he's just, now he sees over half of his hand, and that kind of sucks. Because the only 2 cards he has hidden is his 2 kind of like back pocket cards. He's going to try to use those to try to save one of his guys, or he might try to sack one of them with the duel and just kind of get him out of the way. And okay, he just blows both of his advantages. Okay, he gets Vigar right off the board, which is a good decision. You don't want Vigar out there. Darkness will start accumulating. He'll get 1 each round, I think, no matter what. So, fair. My question is I don't see Swim really pushing the aggression as much as I thought he would. If I'm being honest. With this deck, with how his starts were, I thought he'd be trading a little bit more aggressive and just trying to get a lot of damage on the board, but he's really sitting back and allowing Lobster to kind of just do his thing. And okay, now he gets a good 5 damage off again, pushing Lobster into a corner. Now we have Heimerdinger. Oof. This is going to hurt a lot. This is the aggression. Fresh Lobster, oddly enough, is just kind of playing weird. He's trying to get his threats basically on the board, like Heimerdinger and everything, instead of just doing what he did last game, where just playing followers, right? You have 2 of these lifesteal followers. I feel like, that's kind of the direction you want to go when you're down health, right? I would have done that at 15 to 10 health. I would just play the lifesteal and have some type of a board state. instead of trying to play a Heimerdinger where you're kind of hurting a little bit. And so, oh no. Oh, gee willikers. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Can we please get out of this? Okay. He's debating whether or not to fight. I really don't think these hard decisions. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. You're going to lose him anyways. Just get the fucking 5-1 off the field. You can't save him. I really do think Fresh Lobster is just going to win this. He just has major card advantage. All he has to do is play the Lifesteal, this 6-mana card. Just play that once, and you're pretty much good to go. Because the best thing that Swim could theoretically do is tack with J4 with a barrier. Then you lose Xtal Sentinel, and you just don't gain life. But, you stopped his attack, which is ultimately the goal. And you have 2 of her, so you kind of make that sacrifice. So he doesn't do that because I'm an idiot. Clearly, you play the 3-4 there. Just chump block. What is he going to do now? He's going to play the Vigar. Okay, he's going to go into the Vigar train, which is very fair. Put 2 blockers out there. But you have the attack token, so, now he can't just outright attack and just win the game. So, and say he's going to attack and force you to basically lose your Vigar and your chump blocker because you can't really sacrifice any health. Wait. Hold up. Okay. Let's look what happens. Okay, he didn't play Vile Feast, okay? I don't know what this card is, actually. Drain 1, summon the Spiderling, okay? So now he's playing Heimerdinger, okay? He's back on his win condition. Okay. Using Darkness, kill J4. Very nice. Okay. Fresh Lobster now sees that he won. He basically said, GG, it's all over. I have all these options. I'm just not going to play them, but I have all these options. Okay. Now he's going to play Darkness, I would imagine. Yeah, he's going to play Darkness. And Swim surrenders again. And this game kind of sucks. I feel like high level, this is kind of to showcase Bandlewood and all the new cards. And this was kind of lame. And here's your winner, of course. Can I get a good picture? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good smile. It could have been better. I feel like Swim kind of got wrecked. He really he was really put in situations where he had no way to win, and he just kind of surrendered and still having a long drawn out game, which is perfectly fair. My only opinion is that either Swim kind of threw that game, or I shouldn't say that, but I felt like it could have been a lot better. I didn't watch the whole tournament. Obviously, I was busy. I have school. So I thought I would just chime in on the final game, and it was clearly not the best game. I felt like just seeing both hands, I just felt like Swim left a lot to be desired with his deck. And I just felt like there wasn't a lot of punch, and there was a lot of rush tactic. I don't think we saw a champion from Swim in either one of those games, so that's really unfortunate RNG. And Fresh Lobster just had a really solid late game deck with Vigar and Heimdinger, where his goal is just to kind of sit there, flood the board with little things, and just have Heimerdinger and Vigar just scale up infinitively and just clean up shop, which is exactly what he does. And both these guys went 4-0. I don't know how they did it. They did round robin, and I think they might have. I think they might have just straight up won. I don't know. But yeah, that's the finals. I think I'm gonna leave it off there. I'm not gonna have the video run for too much longer as I try to give commentary to the game. I sped it up. It was originally an hour, so I cut it into a third. So hopefully that would be a little bit more entertaining. I can only move so fast. I'm excited to see a really big tournament. I want to see the big head plays. This invitation was just all for fun, and I understand that. So, no hate to anyone, obviously. Just interested. I really want to see how Bandlewood will get used in like the highest levels, and so I'm hoping for next tournament. I'm looking forward to the next tournament, see how that goes. Okay, later.